This is media manipulation. Media manipulation, a tactic governments, institutions, or individuals use to modify information and media in order to achieve a certain goal, usually to shape the public's opinion.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 This is done on a massive scale, where news broadcasts were controlled by the government or any other institution to broadcast things of their own. Social media outlets are paid to share certain information. Automated bots are put out to argue and to sell a certain idea. But what exactly is media manipulation? Me and my friends are going to find out in this documentary. So to begin with, we're going to visualize what manipulated media really is using this empty wall. This wall is empty, as you can see. There's really nothing else in here but this paper with 0%. Why 0? Well, of course, we haven't started yet. I've just explained to you what manipulated media is, but we still don't have any examples. So, 0%. As we progress through the video, we're going to fill up this wall, with examples of manipulated media. And of course, next time you see me, this number is going to keep growing until we reach 100%.
Moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Taint, so bad by day because the company, but night brings long strings of 40,000 million boots, moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. I have marched 6 weeks in hell and certify it is not fire, devil's dark or anything but boots, moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Try to think of something different. Oh my God, keep me from going lunatic. Moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war.
Propaganda is the deliberate spread of information, rumors, or ideas to influence public opinion, beliefs, or actions for a specific cause. It often uses emotionally charged or misleading information to manipulate people, though it can also use facts to sway opinion.
Jerry leaving the other side. We watch out for him. And as for the shells, well, we see a flash.
Back in the days, we used to glorify war. Propaganda was used to demonize the enemy, to rage, and to calm the people when in need. Propaganda is used to fool the stupid and to confuse the intellect of what is true and false. So we've made actual progress on this context. Now we're talking about propaganda. And the most raw example of propaganda that I can give to you right now to visualize what manipulated media really is this. This is a fascist Italian propaganda made to, well, promote the fascist movement in Italy. shows Benito Mussolini's face surrounded by types of C, repetitive, which is also part of the core mechanisms of propaganda. The core mechanisms of propaganda is that it controls information, it activates emotion, it tries to invoke emotional reaction instead of logical or rational thinking. And it also uses simplification of messages and the creation of us versus them narratives.
There is a cancer, an evil tumor, growing, spreading in our midst. Shout! Shout! Shout out his name!
Folks, I'm going down to St. James Infirmary. See my baby there, she's dressed all along my table. She's so sweet, so calm, so fair. Let her go, oh bless her. Wherever she may be, she will search this wide world over, but she'll never find another sweet man like me.
For this one, I need a friend to help explain. Yeah, halo, apa kabar? Hey, do you know anything about media bias?
Oh, jadi lagi riset tentang bias. Kayaknya aku pernah denger sih. Jadi setahu aku tuh secara general ya, bias itu sebenarnya salah satu penyimpangan atau ketidakobjektifan dalam pemikiran atau tindakan dan juga prasangka yang biasanya berasal dari pengalaman pribadi atau budaya. Tapi ada juga loh, sebenarnya bias itu juga bisa disimpulkan sebagai kebiasaan dari jurnalis atau organisasi berita yang mempresentasikan informasi yang seringkali menunjukkan sudut pandang positif dan baik. Jadi cuman fokus ke satu perspektif doang dan bisa mengubah persepsi masyarakat yang nonton media tadi. Terus ada juga nih yang masih lumayan relevan sampai sekarang, yaitu omission bias atau bias kelalaian. Fakta-fakta yang relevan atau sudut pandang alternatif dihilangkan begitu saja dari sebuah cerita dan hanya menyajikan satu sisi argumen.
Modern media manipulation includes tactics such as algorithmic personalization,
600 from Atari.
Sega challenges you with the ultimate video game, the Sega Master System.
subtle cues, and the exploitation of cognitive biases. These can subconsciously affect someone's behavior and opinions, meaning that the manipulation scene is a lot harder to identify.
Modern media manipulation can use clickbait to spread false or exaggerated information, deepfakes to ruin someone's reputation, while leveraging on digital platforms through astroturfing and manipulating information.
The third segment, the most important part of this whole thing, it's like the last 30% of the whole video is basically knowing the impacts, identification, and awareness.
Manipulasi media memiliki dampak negatif yang signifikan seperti mendistorsi nilai sosial dan budaya, menyebarkan propaganda untuk membentuk opini publik, serta memicu kesalahpahaman dan kebencian melalui hoax dan misinformasi. Dampak lainnya termasuk gangguan kesehatan mental seperti kecemasan, rendah diri, kecanduan, dan masalah perbandingan sosial, serta memengaruhi keputusan individu dan kelompok terutama di bidang politik dan kesehatan. Ia juga dapat digunakan untuk membuat histeria, menimbulkan kebencian, dan lain sebagainya yang dapat memberikan dampak yang lebih buruk lagi seperti eskalasi konflik atau memecah belah suatu masyarakat.
As you can see in this picture is the picture of the Sudan conflict. Multiple media organizations are calling it as a civil war. Countries are actually funding the civil war, and this conflict is calling this a civil war, even though they are telling the people who has been able to fund this whole thing and make this whole thing happen in the first place. But they claim that this is a civil war that happened because of, well, conflicts, even though it's well obvious that these governments have been able to fund rebel groups and eventually decided to rebel against the particular government. I'm not really deep into this particular issue, you can research this by yourself, but this isn't really a direct impact of media manipulation, but this is an impact because the human right abuse in this isn't really well covered by media because of how obviously they are trying to. They don't want you to know that, oh, we are actually funding them, and that is an impact of media manipulation.
Manipulated media can differ from obvious lies to exaggerated truths that are harder to see and detect. One of the best ways to see if a media has been manipulated is to see the source of the media and double-check its past records, whether or not it had shown signs of bias beforehand. If possible, you can also check what the source of information is affiliated with, what other information is related to it, etc. to further check if the information has been manipulated, exaggerated, or outright false information. Fact-checking and having awareness on the topic can increase your capability to identify information, but the types of manipulated media that has been normalized in society is a lot harder to identify and could even slip through and be seen as fact even though they've been tampered with.
Untuk mewaspadai manipulasi media, evaluasilah sumber secara kritis dengan memeriksa kredibilitas dan rekam jejaknya. Analisis konten untuk menemukan bahasa emosional, sensasionalisme, atau kurangnya bukti, dan lakukan referensi silang informasi dengan berbagai sumber terpercaya sebelum menerimanya sebagai fakta. Selain itu, waspadalah terhadap akun anonim dan peniruan identitas, terutama di media sosial, dan pelajari cara mengenali taktik manipulasi umum seperti memilih-milih fakta atau menggunakan pembingkaian emosional.
We have reached the end of this video, of course. Well, to conclude, we have been able to visualize quite a lot of media manipulation through the video itself and this wall. And this wall isn't really empty anymore, and that's basically the point, to fill up the wall, and it did fill up the wall in a really nice manner too. Before I end this, I just want to say thanks to everyone who contributed to the making of this video. My friends, my teammates, the ones who gave me the idea, the ones who gave me music recommendations to edit, the ones who have helped me give out the subjects, etc. But I also want to make it very clear to you, media manipulation is not to be stopped. It's almost impossible to stop this issue, and what we are just trying to do is to tell you how you can be aware, how can we identify what it is, its history, its forms. Because once the machine stops, it won't end, as I've said a few moments ago. And once it ends, it means that we've transcended to another level of information. The fact is that we cannot stop lying as humans. And the scary fact is, media manipulation will always exist. And your only choice to be able to avoid it is by living by it. And maybe not normalize living with it. Just try to be aware. Tell your peers, tell your friends that this is happening, that this is actually real. Because this is very concerning, and the effects and impacts that could actually happen is devastating. And just to be clear, this is not the fearmonger. This documentary is not the fearmonger. This documentary is to make clear of what media manipulation is. And if you have any other thing to add, you may do so. But with that, I end this. Thank you for watching.